Let me hear you say ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da. Crazy at this thing called love, just what I've been dreaming of. I can never figure out, oh, how you do the things you do. Is why I'm so in love with you. I like the way you make me smile. Boy, you give me butterflies. And when I look into your eyes, I'll see the future in me and you. Is why I wrote this song for you. I-L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. I-L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Just want you to know what I think of you. L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Baby, you've got what it takes to make your girl say L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. If I met you in another life and you asked me to be your wife, with grace and a smile I say, yeah, always now and forever, you be my one and only lover. Cause I like the way you make me smile. Boy, you give me butterflies. And when I look into your eyes, I'll see the future in me and you. That's why I wrote this song for you. I-L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. I-L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Just want you to know what I think of you. L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Baby, you've got what it takes to make your girl say L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba ba da.
TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Good morning and welcome to Attorney Commander J.R. Glapohkpa Chesson talk show. Today is Friday. Let me see what it is. April the 14th, 2023. Yes. So what became of this protest yesterday with Mr. Bailout or whatever he called himself, and the group of people who wanted to petition Walker and Cummings to come together. Yes, my correspondent, Mr. Samuel Walker. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, good morning, Ron.
What's happening in Liberia, man?
Well, on yesterday, former Senator of Maryland County, Mr. John Baloo. John Baloo organized a group to petition Walker and Cummings ticket, and that was done. The group went to the headquarters of the CPP on 19th Street, and then later went to Unity Party headquarters on Broad Street and met with Walker. And well, there was not much talk about it. Walker received the petition, but he did not promise anything of such. as well as coming.
Do you foresee anything positive coming out of this?
Well, from what I'm seeing now in Liberia, when you come to the political field, no, I just don't see it happening. As you know, people are coming does not have the kind of popularity, and that would beat George Weah when you compare him with Bouaka. So what they are saying, they are looking for a bigger country. You see why Bouaka is taking so long to select his running mate is that the mistake he made in the past, he does not want to make it.
But why do you think he's taking so long to select a running mate?
Yeah, so it's very hectic in making decisions. Normally, it's a choice of other people. Then they are still looking for someone from Nima County because you see they want to vote. In election, vote matters. So the bigger counties are the ones they are targeting.
Does Bouaka have enough money?
Oh well, I don't know when you say enough money, but when the people have made their mind, they have decided that they vote this present government out, money or no money, or they're going to vote their conscience. So no having in 2005 with CDC, they don't have money, but those guys were pre-financing everything. So once you get love for your country and you want to make that decision to take this government off our back, you gotta make a sacrifice. Yeah.
Well, what's the news roundup for the week? Today is Friday. What do you anticipate happening this weekend?
Today is Friday. But the issue in Liberia, besides the petitioning ceremony yesterday, the issue of drugs is headline in all electronic media. Around it, children are dying.
Yeah,
Where we had it?
I heard 22 students died on your program, right?
Yeah, where we had a workshop, in our community, that's my community, the past 2 months. Young children, in Broadville, every day you wake up, you hear of 1 or 2 deaths from the same drug, kush.
They say that's a drug called fentanyl. People taking it in America, maybe that's a different name. They're calling it in Africa, but it's killing people here too in America.
Okay, oh yeah.
So maybe
that could be
the same thing. They're mixing up with different things, giving it to them.
And the children are getting too much in there. They're not smoking no more grass. Oh. They're not smoking no more grass. They are taking the kush. So I feel for this country, there's a need for a tougher drug law. Yeah, tougher one. I feel for this country.
So, any other situation happening in the country?
We expect next to move in a few at a time, next week or so, to begin the play process.
The second phase.
Yeah, second phase in the 9 counties.
You know what?
They are preparing their deployment in the field as a land. They are deploying people because most of the roads are bad, the roads are cut off, and so some go by sea. If you go to the southeast, you go by sea, so it takes time.
Who's taking them by sea? They got boats and things?
Yeah, they got some commercial, a boat, mini boat that goes to the southeastern region, Sino, Maryland.
From the time that ship sank,
they still got boat there.
I would be scared to go and then boat in Liberia.
You gotta make sure that it's in good condition.
You remember that ship that sank with people, right?
Yeah. I killed a lot of people. Even the guy from the wire team I was going to Maryland. I remember.
Yes.
So the issue of drugs is very serious.
Did they moon those people?
Well, I
They
can remember that.
that are killing the ship.
I can remember that. Maybe why I did it, at the level of the office. You could have 4 or 5 of the staff, left in the water. Why I did it? West Africa Assembly Council. But I don't know about other people. Or what the government did it, officially no, I don't know. No idea.
So what's happening in the country today? It's quiet.
Moreover, it's quiet.
Well,
It's
you
quiet.
you improve it.
Yeah, but I'm in contact with Morovia. I'm in contact with Morovia by 6:30. I'm in contact with Morovia. I got my points there.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to live right in the heart of the city. They get a news. Yeah, the same way they get a news by 6:37. They send me text and stuff like that.
So nothing on the news this morning, huh?
No, nothing to do with the money besides the old petition, the drugs issue, and other minor things. International news.
Okay, say what you gotta say. Let me start my class.
Yeah, you see, the rain is coming, and we got to improve the network. So I don't know what capacity, and I got to employ some strategy here to improve the network here. I don't try to get the 5G stuff here, so
More
but the rain
power.
is coming.
Yeah, they got 5G stuff in Liberia.
Yeah, so Orange got it. I think Lone Star got it. Orange got 5G. Yeah, a few people got it. Few installations.
So what is the benefit of that?
So that
What's the benefit of the 5G?
network speed. It gives speed.
Yeah, but if you're not transmitting the thing, what different speed will make? You gotta be
But most
transmitting.
time, but most of the community, the network dropping. If you get a 5G, you won't have the kind of British, you know.
You sure? You
I
know
would learn, huh?
You know
But I
about
would learn.
you know about the 5G.
But the advertisement every time we hear on television, on radio, Orange casino message.
And how much they selling 5G?
No, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I don't know.
So
I said I found out from them.
You got 4G?
Yeah, I got 4G. Yeah, and I techno. Yeah.
Okay. We'll talk about
Yeah. So there's just a call. There's an emergency call for Liberia's drug issue and hunger. Poverty leads to all these things. If parent had the capacity to cater to their children, they will have to control them. But in Liberia nowadays, the child at age 14, 15, 16, don't listen to parents. That's the dangerous part. So this is an SOS call to the world. If the world is listening, there must be something done. Urgent something done. SOS call to ensure that the drugs issue in this country is brought to an end.
Well, most people think that the drugs in the country because people want money for election. So they bring all the drugs to sell.
So you
destroy the country before.
So you destroy the country because election. So you allow the guys to have their own way.
That's the people
because you want to vote.
That's the people you got in power, man.
Yeah, that's the kind of group we got. Yeah. So maybe tomorrow we'll try to get out on news today. It's holiday in Liberia. Fast and prayer day.
What kind of holiday?
Yeah. Fast and prayer day.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, in Liberia. So it's national holiday. So the city is quiet.
Well,
national.
Fast and pray.
Yeah, national holiday. So no much news. All right, thank you so much. We hope tomorrow will be better.
Okay, sir. Take care of yourself and be safe.
Yeah, you too.
Well, as I'm my correspondent in Liberia, Mr. Samuel Wicker. Today is fast and prayer day in Liberia because I spoke with somebody, my nephews and nieces in Liberia. They called me this morning. And I asked them, you're not in school? They said, no, it's holiday. But before I go ask them what kind of holiday it was, we lost connection. So it's fast and prayer day. And that's a significant holiday in Liberia. If we do have Christians in Liberia anymore, that was an occasion for Christians. Our society supposed to be a Christian society. Is it really a Christian society? Because we want to know, is it really living up to the principles of our Christian teachings and our Christian doctrine? You know, we see everybody in the pulpit now, George Weah, Prince Johnson, everybody want to be pastor. Do these people know the significance of standing in the pulpit to teach other people about the gospel? You know, they go there to talk politics. They go there to attack people from the pulpit. That's not what our church is for. But that's not the main topic this morning. This morning, let's deal with the situation with Witherspoon. His case in America. And how, despite the fact that he's facing such a serious criminal charge, this man is on TV, on Spoon TV, portraying himself as though everything is normal. It's not right. It's not sound. Your whole life is on hold. You are facing a criminal charge that can alter your whole situation in this country. In Liberia, you're supposed to be serious about this case. If not, you're supposed to be worried about your family and your well-being. But we see this man on the TV, on the internet, as though nothing is wrong, talking about politics in Liberia and trying to be a kingmaker. This man is a damn criminal. Stanton Witherspoon is a damn criminal. And he has no place where advising Liberians or trying to direct or influence Liberians' electoral votes. This man is a criminal. And Liberians are sitting on his shore with him, knowing that this man is facing a criminal charge and possible sentencing in jail for years. And they're pretending as though everything is okay with this man. Having a show talking about Liberia, about the other corrupt people in Liberia. Does this man have the right to talk about Liberia? He doesn't. He doesn't. And this is what bothers me about Liberian society. We all act like it's right to steal and be a criminal and behave as though it's a normal way of living. No, it's not. It's not. We got to take responsibility for our own lives, man. We can't be treating a criminal as though he's a normal, working, hard-working, honest citizen. He's not. Stanton Witherspoon has committed some heinous acts in America. Some people may have died because he hired incompetent people like they do in Liberia. This is not Liberia. This is the United States of America. And we hold life precious in this nation. That people cannot just come and do criminal acts to enrich themselves while American people die because of their behaviors. We as Liberians have to take responsibility for our own lives, man. Come on. All the educated people sitting on Spoon TV with this man, discussing Liberian issues. talking about corruption, talking about nepotism and all these evil things, when this man himself is a criminal. How can we reconcile this kind of thing? The man owns, the first thing came out when he got convicted. The people that were with him, the old group he had, told him, my man, you got to leave. You can't stay on the show with this criminal charge over your head and still want to talk to the Liberian people. You can't do that. You got to leave. They got all pissed off. He got rid of all of them and brought this new group of people who ain't got no damn direction, or they just want to be on TV and feel that the popularity is good, so they don't care whether Stanton Witherspoon is a criminal or not. So at first he didn't come on the show. Now we see he's on the show often. And at the point where all the co-conspirators with this man have pleaded guilty, and they are going after him, and he is facing 20 years in jail, the possibility of 20 years in jail. Then this is the same man sitting on Spoon TV acting like everything is normal, acting like he has no charge over his head, acting like he never committed any criminal act. But this is the normal in the Liberian society. Look at Prince Johnson, look at George Weah, look at Snow, look at all the warlords and criminals leading our nation. And this is the same thing we bring in America. How will we change our country? We have no integrity. Our men and leaders have no integrity, no sense of honesty or trustworthiness. They lie, steal, and behave as though nothing wrong with that behavior. I have something wrong with it. I have something wrong with it. I work hard in this damn country. I don't steal. I don't rob people. I don't go around cutting corners to make quick bucks. I work hard in this country, man. I obey the law. I follow principles and rules because I don't want to go to jail. I believe in the principles of governance of this nation. So I do my part. And when I see good for nothing people just want to steal and lie and be useless, corrupt fools, I want to put them in jail. That's why I became a correctional officer. To discipline these people. To ensure that they learn about law and order and discipline and direction. Come on, man. We can't be a corrupt nation, the people, man. We are better people than this. We got to be people of integrity, of law, of honesty, of direction. Why we sit among criminals and rogues and act like it's normal? No, that shit George Weah they're doing in Liberia, that criminal acts and criminal nation. Our nation is a criminal nation. That's not the Liberia I grew up in and know. Liberians today are not the Liberians I knew long ago. You can't trust the Liberian today. You can't trust them. You can't trust them. Before it was bad, but now it's worse. It's worse. If a Liberian tell you something, you better check it out before you go to jail. I mean, what all this habit of stealing among us, man? Come on, man, my people. We can do better than this thing, man. Everybody coming among us want to steal. Break our nation down, break our name, break our integrity down. Everything they break it down, man. Right now, our country is so low down. I don't know where we stand. What's the plight of our leadership? We got to save our country, man. We can't do this forever. We got to save our country. If we don't save our country, man, we'll just go down, 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 and people will just steal. There's nothing in our country no more, and people just stealing. Our people are starving and hungry. America now condemn this government. They got all kind of charges on them. And still, they steal with impunity. We got to take responsibility of our country in our own lives. We got to step to the plate as responsible men and women. You all see me? I don't talk about election. I don't care about election. I don't care. Because if there was a real candidate that would change the face of Liberia and the minds of the Liberian people, I'd be in there right now. I'd be in there right now running that person campaign, going back to Liberia, wanting them to win. But where are the patriots in our country today? Where are the patriots? You know, I don't care if people hate me, because I know a lot of people will hate me, because I'm not doing things the Liberian way. No, I'm calling everybody out in the open. I'm not doing things the Liberian way. I don't care who the hell you are. You rob my country, I'm calling you out on the carpet. And we're going to deal with it there. I ain't believing no secreting. No secreting with Chesson. I catch you, we come in the open. We come in the open. I got a reputation to uphold. I got a reputation as a correctional officer to uphold. I believe in my professionalism. I believe in doing my job under the law as I'm supposed to. Come on, my people. You mean we have no decent people in our country? Yeah? We support all these criminals and deceitful people, and we make excuses for them all the time. Why we got to do this thing, man? Look at the comments under the thing I wrote about Stanton. People making comments. Oh, because he this, he that. Man, look, y'all wake up, man. Y'all wake up. We got to change everything in our country. This is our country. If we don't change it, it will not change. And to change Liberia, we need patriots. If you're not patriot, you can't change Liberia. Why? Because our whole damn country is corrupt. And when you step to the plate to change Liberia, every Liberian will try to discourage you. Will try to call you a white man. Will say you're acting like a foreigner. You won't be perfect. You won't be dinner. You think about minding that stuff, I will be who I am today. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never turn me the other way. Why? Because I know who I am. I know the principles and laws that govern our society. I am an informed citizen. So I guide myself. You know, I could steal like other people. I could lie and cheat. That I'm in the position to do that. I am a man of knowledge and wisdom. I handle people property. I handle people interest. I could steal like other people, but that's not what I believe in. That wasn't what my mother, Louise Warsaw Smith, raised me up to be. My own mother didn't raise me. I wasn't raised by Minerva Freeman. If I was raised by Minerva Freeman, I don't know where I'll be today. I know I will not be who I am today. I was raised by Louise Warsaw Smith. And my aunt raised me like the way I should be raised. She raised me the way I should be raised. I wasn't raised by my pa, not my mom, or my mentality would be screwed. It would be screwed. It would be different from right now my mentality is different from my brothers and sisters. Yvette, Chupia, Russia, we don't share the same mentality. Why? Because they were raised by different people. I was raised on different principles. I was raised on principles of truth and honesty and direction and serving the people. I told you when my aunt raised me, Louise Walson-Smith, I did nothing in the house but study. That's all she wanted from me. I didn't make a bed. I didn't sweep the house. I didn't do nothing in my house but study. And she beat the shit out of me if I didn't do the right thing. My aunt didn't play with me. I told you that when I did things out there, every time, that way I learned how to pray. I had to learn to pray because I had nobody to depend on when my aunt and my uncle were to whip my ass. I had nobody. The two would gang up on me, lock the room door, and beat the hell out of me. Every week, I didn't know when I was going to be flogged. So I learned to pray. Every time I come home, I remember that the first time I started really praying, I came home and I said, oh Lord Jesus, I hope I didn't do anything wrong today, because my aunt never told me anything. They never showed any expression, because in Liberia, when I grew up, it was the same thing, like the saying, it takes a village to raise a child. In those days, that shit was true. It was true. I would go out and play all day and come home. My mom finished hearing about everything I did out there. People were finished calling, oh, we saw Boblu down there, we saw Boblu there. Oh, that Boblu was there on the field there. Boblu, when Boblu come home, yeah, you know, what I used to go through, man. I used to be wild, I used to be free and everything. But when I come home at night, I got to fall on my knees and pray, because my aunt and uncle will never give me any indication that anything is wrong. They would not give me a clue. Everybody, oh man, you go to your bed now, you all right? Yeah. You eat your food? Yeah, go to this. Oh yeah, Pablo, go to this. Pablo would do everything. But when I lay down at night to sleep, those two people, man, they will come and lock the room door on me. And one person will get on one side of my bed, and one person will get on the other side of my bed. And they will start the flamingo dance, flogging me. Those people just flog me. I remember, can you imagine waking up from your sleep with people with latches on you, man? I used to wake up from my sleep and these two people just going at it, man. Wow, flogging me. And no way for me to move. I will run. I will run this side, the man there. I will run this side, my papa, my uncle there. I will run at the foot of the bed. But you see, in all of that, not once did it ever cross my mind that my aunt and uncle were abusers. They were child abusers. They were hitting me. It never crossed my mind. Why? Because whenever they beat me, they always tell me why they beat me. When they beating me, they would tell me why they beating me. And I knew why they were beating me. And I knew it was the truth. So, hey, I was a man of truth. I took my beating. Same thing at work. When I wrong, spank me. I would take it. That when you walk a straight line, you try to do the right thing, because you'll get punished in this country. There's no way you're going to dodge it. There's no way. If it's government, you're going to get punished. You can get punished. You can be the best, but whatever you make mistake, you can get punished. You see, that's the reward for doing things good. You escape punishment. There's a reason for punishment. Punishment ensures that we don't make mistakes, that we are guided by principles, and we know that if we slip, somebody got to be held accountable and responsible. Everything is accountability and responsibility in this country. You know, if you don't know how to take responsibility of your own life, you cannot live in the United States of America, nor can you work in this country. And this is the lesson I'm bringing to my Liberian people. All this election shit and campaigning ain't matter. Because if our people's mentalities don't change, we're going right back into doing. Look at 40 years now. 40 years since our revolution. We're still doing the same thing. We're going backwards, stealing. Why? Because our leadership is not conscious of their responsibilities and accountabilities to Liberia and the Liberian people. When you have leaders who don't know that they owe an obligation to somebody, it's just like us and Jesus Christ. It's the same thing. That's the same loyalty our leaders are supposed to have to our people. The love and loyalty we show to Jesus Christ, all of us who truly believe in Jesus Christ and go to church and pray and believe. We don't do juju. We don't do make sacrifices to different gods and things like that. No, we pray to Jesus Christ or the Holy Trinity. For us who do those things, we know what it is to give loyalty to something. Because loyalty is something you can't feel, you can't touch it. It's abstract. But it's the most powerful thing that a human being can bestow upon another human being. Loyalty, trust, hope. You can't feel it and you can't touch it. And that will make it so powerful. Because it's like our Christian faith. You got to believe it. You got to feel it in your heart. It's nothing you can touch or feel. You're going to make those sacrifices to God and blow all the chains in the air for the spirits to come. No, it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. But you just got to believe. When you go pray, you got to believe. You talk to God, you got to believe. The same thing with our laws and our constitution and what we as a people must do for our nation. It comes from within us. Look at our country right now. How many Liberians really love Liberia? We don't. We encourage corruption. We encourage stealing. We encourage family nepotism. This is not love. This is detriment to our country. We're breaking our country down, giving our country hardship. When you love your country, you don't do things to break your country down. You do things to build your country up. And what are the things we do to build our country up? We stand by principles. You see the way I'm talking about Stanton Wellersman? Plenty of people don't like it. Plenty of people hate me about it, for it. But you think I care? I don't give a damn about them. I don't. It is wrong. He's not supposed to be doing it. It's not a good presentation to our people. You are charged with a crime. You have to clean your name. That's a priority. When you have a criminal charge on you, you cannot function as a normal citizen in our society. You have violated the norms of decency. Then we sit there with all the educated people, Francine, and as for Fagon is useless. Because they just see Fagon to be talking about other people. Then he sit out there knowing that Stanton Weatherspoon is a criminal and shouldn't be talking about Liberian issues. But because Stanton giving his stipend, he shuts up about it. But it's not right. Look at all those people going to agree and what about it? I mean, so immature people. They're immature in the mind. Because if you know somebody is guilty of a crime and is pending prosecution, why you want to treat that person like a normal person in society? They're not normal. They're not normal. They got to pay for their crime. They got to be ostracized and put in jail for normal functioning society. What that man did was a crime. And if we condone it and try to treat him like it's normal, we are just as bad as he is. All those panelists on that Spoon TV, they're rogues. They cannot be trusted. They are dishonest. untrustworthy. Why? Birds of a feather flock together. You know the man corrupt. You know the man's a rogue. You know the man case is in court. All his conspirators have pleaded guilty. You know he's guilty. So why would you encourage this man to talk about Liberian issue and the progress and advancement of our country when he's a criminal? He has lost that place until he can clear his name. It's not forever. You got to go clear your name. We work hard for our name in this country. You know how hard it is to wake up every day morning and go to work and just depend on your one pay to survive in this country. You know how hard it is. This is not Liberia. We ain't got no side corruption shit going on the side. No. You go to work, you make your money. You spend your money the way you want to spend it. Yes, they got corrupt people. They got people that do on the side thing. But all of us don't do those kind of things. All of us go to work to earn a living and survive. And we obey the law. That's why when other people violate the law, it hurts us. We want to see them punished. But Liberian people have not gotten to the state in our existence yet. Or we were there, but somebody took us away from there. We're at a state of honesty and trustworthiness in our leadership. But when Tutman came and wanted to stay there 30 years, he corrupted the whole damn nation. He told us that corruption was good, that stealing was good. You chop, I chop, it's good. Steve and Steve made God laugh. He taught us all these corrupt behaviors. And now, it is rotten. It is rotten to the core, and we are part of it. We are at the center of this rotten corruption mess. It's not good for us. My Liberian people, every time I come home, I tell you we need to overhaul our nation. You see me, I don't like fighting or spilled milk or stupidity. I've been a community leader for over 30 years in Rhode Island. You never see me going to Liberia looking for power. You never see me talking about my position and how I all. No, I led the Liberian community for years. When it was great. When we did some great things in the community. Why? Because I'm a public servant. I like to see my people happy. I like to see my people flourish and grow and prosper. I will not put my hat where my hand can reach. I know my limits. That's why you see I persevere. Look at all the Liberian people here. I've been doing this thing here, newspaper and everything for 30 years, over 30 years. Having my own newspaper, having my TV show consistently. Non-breakish. There were no breaking in my time in this country. I did my newspaper up 30 years. I done my show. I had TV show, everything, and I continue to do it. I've had radio show and all. I got my own radio program. Broadcaster. Sound broadcaster. I got the program. I bought the program myself. Anytime I want to go back into radio broadcasting on the internet, I just got to learn the whole program again because I've forgotten everything. And that's the only thing keeping me from doing it again. But nothing is impossible for us. Nothing is impossible for us to achieve when we believe in ourselves. Look at all the stealing going on. We don't have to steal, my people. We don't have to steal. All we need are good leaders. People who care about us. We share the money equally. We share the fun equally. We share the happiness equally. We don't need to steal. But when our leaders are rogues, and terrible rogues too, because they steal everything, they don't leave nothing for us, we can survive. But we don't have to steal. There is enough for all of us in our country. We just got to follow rules. We just got to follow our laws and constitution and rules, and all Liberians will benefit. But we can't benefit when we write rules down And some people want to do their own thing. We got oil company. Some people want to steal all the oil. We got government, big job. People put all their families in there. How will our country go? It can't grow. We can't benefit. We can't prosper. There's nothing good in there for us. There's nothing good. It's hard, but we got to face the fact. For our country to change, we must face the fact that we are a contributing factor to our own hardship and suffering. We are. We must take a step back and evaluate ourselves in our situation. We must find leaders who will guide us in the right direction, who will teach us the right things, who will not see wrong going on and turn the other eye away, turn away from it. No, you correct it. Say, no, that's not how it goes. We'll correct it. Firm, fair, and consistent. It has to be consistent. You can't stop. That's how we stop corruption. When we catch it, we don't stop. We catch it on every level. We don't get tired. We don't relent. We don't back down. It will stop. Well, when we ourselves behave corruptly, how can we stop corruption in our society? We can't. When we associate with corrupt people and we treat them like it's normal to steal and lie and come sit with us and talk about our country, it can't help us. We fail. We must be people of integrity. We must be people of honesty. We must be people of trustworthiness. That's the only way our leaders will be a reflection of who we are. But as long as our society is corrupt, our society is laid back and useless, our leaders will be the same way. And we'll not say think because we're corrupt too. Everybody looking for a chance to steal from our nation. And it's not right. It's not right. So I've talked about this topic enough. This is the weekend. It's time for me to go. But let me reflect on everything I said here today. When we as a people do not have integrity for ourselves, collective integrity, that means in a unified manner, all of us will stand together on public policies that are firm and based on our beliefs and principles. We have not reached that stage. We have lost that stage. Right now, we can't stand together on principles because we got too many grown-up boys and wayward people in our country who deceiving our people. They're lying to our people. Everything these guys tell our people is a lie. All the money they're getting, all the deals they're making, they're all lies. They're all lies. But we need a leadership that can bring our people together. That when they tell our people go, our people will know that's the truth. They will not lie to them. They will not make up shit to sound good for political to stay in power long. They will not do things to break our country down to enrich themselves before they leave. We need those kind of leaders. We need leaders who will make sacrifices for our country and don't look for nothing in return. But all these buffoons we got, they make the sacrifices, they want something back. Look at what Ellen Johnson-Sirleaf and her family did to our country. You know, she came the first term, did good, then she felt we owed them. And she put all her children in power and just ripped our country off. That's not a way to do governance, man. That's not a way to do. We got to show love for our country, man. You think I come and work in my country, I want anything from Liberia? I don't want nothing from Liberia. My job is to build Liberia. Ask not what my country can do for me, but what I can do for my country. That's the belief and philosophy we're supposed to have, but we don't. We don't. It is not good for us. It's not good for the governance of our country. It's not good for us dealing with each other. That is honesty. Our country is so corrupt and dishonest. We can't trust each other. We talk and laugh with each other, smile but in the back of our heads. We saying to each other, you gotta watch this man. You gotta watch this man. If it's not for juju, it's for something else. Money. We can't go on with this. So before I close, I just want to make it clear to you again. We don't have to steal from our country. We don't have to break our nation down. When we work together in sincerity and have the people that are qualified to do what we say we want them to do, everybody will benefit in our country. Right now, look at our country. The minimum wage is supposed to be $200. Nobody in Liberia is supposed to be getting paid under $200 a month. The minimum wage is supposed to be $200. In these countries here, like America, they pay people $15 an hour. That's plenty of money. That's plenty of money. But it just went up. Why? Because the standard of living going up. People got to survive. People got to live. People got children. People got to be transportation. Girls have to work, eat. And everybody in Liberia can live on $200 a month. We can fix our roads. We can fix our buildings. We can do everything productive in our country. But we cannot tolerate the rogues. There are just too many rogues. And if everybody go to government with a belief that that's the way they go to steal and enrich themselves, our country will die. We will die. That's not patriotism. That's not patriotism. You got to redefine patriotism, because the way we're looking at it in Liberia is not patriotism. Okay? My hour is done. My hour is done. And I hope I brought you closer to my idea of thinking. That honesty, trustworthiness, the integrity of our people, they cannot be bought nor compromised. Those are principles and values that all nations and people hold high because they represent good governance, good direction, a good dispensation for the people. So if you don't possess two innate qualities that direct our mental thinking towards good governance and direction, our country will fail. And this is why we keep failing. People put themselves before Liberia. Aluta! Continua. I told the commander, Glapohkpa Chesson class is done. I'm out of here. Have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow, my people. Take heed and govern yourselves accordingly.